Welcome to Joe's Astrology, and this is the birth chart for Jayson Tatum. And I am giving readings right now for only $50. If you're interested in a call or a video call, contact me about that. And there's no birth time for Jayson Tatum, so I'm going to make this a short one. We're just going to go over what happened recently in the news. He has a sun in Pisces and a moon in Taurus, could be Gemini, which I'll get into here in a minute. But you can see here, sun in Pisces conjunct the south node. The south node's there at 10 degrees. For the sports fans out there, you see this a lot. Mars at 29 degrees. I have Mars at 29 degrees. Spent a big majority of my life playing sports. Still am heavily, despite my own interest for to be involved in other things, I'm still heavily involved in sports to this day. But there's that, Mars at 29 degrees. But think of what just happened. He ruptured his Achilles. And we have right now Saturn. Saturn is transiting in the sky, is transiting his Mars. So Saturn right now is at 29 degrees. Pisces right there on that Mars. And you think of, why is that significant for rupturing the Achilles? Well, first of all, Pisces rules the feet. And Saturn usually can bring delays and stalls. And in this case, we think of his Mars being in Pisces, 29 degrees, and being a big basketball star. And here comes Saturn bringing delays, an injury, something that's going to stop him from really exhibiting that Mars in his life. And then, of course, being in the sign Pisces, ruling the feet, something to do with the feet. So there's that. And we also have Uranus right now down here at 26 degrees, and the sun is down there as well. And we don't know where this moon is. It could be closer to that 26 degree, but you think of Uranus and the moon, Uranus bringing changes. This could obviously bring changes in things that have to do with the moon. I think I remember seeing something. I didn't really look that much into the news about it, but I remember him saying something about him being very emotional. The moon rules the emotions. It's the feeling planet of the zodiac. And he does, if his moon is in Taurus, it is in a sign that it rules. So this would be a guy who feels very deeply. Of course, he has all these planets in Pisces as well, so a guy like that would be very emotional about something like this. And we also see that the south node, he has all these planets around his south node, and the south node can correlate to Mars as well. It also can correlate to a feeling of being stuck. And you would look at a chart like this and see all the planets around the south node and see that he's a big basketball star, or it doesn't seem like it would be a guy who's stuck. Well, here we are in his middle of his career, and he ruptures his Achilles. So, relatively speaking, compared to other guys in his position, that is definitely going to give him that feeling of being frustrated or stuck in his position. He also has Venus at 29 degrees, which would be a good counterpart, especially making an exact sextile to that Mars. The idea of Venus and Capricorn in the 29th degree. Someone that's going to be involved in money in some, and perhaps make a lot of money. Pluto is here right around that 29 degree. It's at 3 degrees now, moving back towards that Neptune. So he has, right there I just mentioned, there's 3 transits pretty much. And when the transits pile up, something usually happens, not necessarily something bad, but something can happen. And the north node is here, 25 degrees right now, moving towards that Mercury, getting involved. And again, we're talking about Mercury in Pisces, the feet, Mercury movement, Mercury is a planet that has to do with movement, and we can see that Mercury is involved in there as well. The North Node typically can correlate to Saturn, and in the next few months, that North Node is going to transit that Mercury, correlating to him really, correlating to really this incident really hampering his movement, his ability to move. So there's that. See if there's anything else. Nope, I'm going to leave it there for now. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.